please don't wait until you lose weight to enjoy your life, to take that trip, to wear that dress, to wear that bikini, whatever it is that you want to do, that you're dreaming of. Please do not wait until you lose weight. Because I really believe that I know there's like physical exercise and diet and health issues that contribute to weight gain and weight loss. However, I really believe that, maybe not in all cases, especially where medical stuff is concerned, but I really believe that, at least for me personally, that there's like a mental and emotional component to my weight struggles. Like, I believe, of course, diet and exercise and all that, but my habits are the healthiest they've ever been, and I'm the biggest that I've ever been. So, like, people will be like, oh, well, you need better diet and exercise and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I quit smoking. I quit drinking excessively. I quit eating junk all the time. I eat more fruits and veggies and you name it. Like, I really have adopted a lot of way healthier habits, yet I was way skinnier when I had the worst habits ever. So I just want to share a little bit of my weight loss journey with you guys, because last year I had a video blow up about it. So I wanted to share, like, last year, well, first of all, 2020, I had gotten the Nexplanon birth control in my arm, and that, like, just before the pandemic hit. And so I don't know if it was that or what, but shortly after the pandemic, like, I started gaining weight, and I didn't really notice it at first until it like got out of hand. And I started getting like horrible acne. I mean, my face was destroyed. I didn't know if I would ever get it back because it lasted like years. I did pretty good with covering it up with makeup and filters and stuff. But I showed you guys, if you were around back then you saw, like, I would post sometimes without that stuff, and you could see, like, the acne and stuff. And I'm still working on getting rid of the scarring to this day. You can't see it right now. I have a filter on. But anyways, I was like 140 then, and I was already unhappy about that because I was about 20 pounds overweight for my height. But now what I would give to be back to 140. But anyways, so at some point over 2 to 3 years, I gained like 35 pounds. So I went up to like 172, and that was really hard. Like, your body moves different. It's harder to dance. It's harder to do things. It's harder to move around. And the way I fit in clothes, like, was so depressing, like, my clothes didn't look the same on me anymore. I couldn't wear the clothes that I wanted to wear because I just couldn't stand how they looked on me. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I didn't entirely let that stop me. I mean, I still, like, I got into fashion and wearing a lot of cute clothes, but still there's a lot of clothes that, like, I, didn't wear because of, not pulling them off well. And and some of my favorite clothes no longer fit me anymore. That was really sad and disheartening. There's some stuff that I refuse to throw away. I still have, like, hoping that I'll get back there someday. But anyways, so last year, like I told you guys, I was not doing any kind of like routine for exercise and diet. I was just trying to adopt healthier habits, like one at a time, like nothing crazy. Just like one thing I started doing is looking for healthy snacks. So, like, I found out I liked hummus, so I would start eating like multigrain chips with hummus, like, just an example of like a healthier snack than, like, grabbing some Doritos or potato chips and munching on those. So I looked for all these ways to incorporate more healthy snacks that I could eat. And I even started using like tracking apps like MyFitnessPal. And I don't know if it's called Yuka or Yucca or whatever, but it's really cool. You can scan barcodes on food and it'll tell you like if it has, if it's bad for you, it'll like rate it. And then it'll tell you why it's rating it, what it's rating it. There's so many bad additives and stuff. That's the shit that's really sucks. But anyways, so I've used that to like pick out healthier versions of foods that I want and stuff like that. But anyways, so I did drop like 14 pounds last year. I gained 2 pounds back. But so I managed to all this time keep the 12 pounds off. But I hit another plateau. So another thing is that when I gained that 35 pounds, I became obese. And I didn't even realize it until I saw like a chart on the wall in the doctor's office that said, if you're 30 BMI or higher, you're considered obese. I was fucking shocked to realize that. Like, that was really eye-opening, and I was like, whoa. So anyways, when I dropped that 12 pounds, I hit a plateau, and I've been teetering on 30 and 31 BMI, so still obese, but I had gotten down to that. But for some reason, I fucking hit a threshold, and even when I was like trying to work out and eat healthy and stuff like that, one thing I'm not going to ever do is starve myself on purpose. Like, I do sometimes drink coffee and skip meals, but because I'm not hungry, not because like I don't want to eat, to save calories. I'm not doing that shit. Never have, never will. But sometimes, if I'm just not hungry, I skip meals. And I know that's not really healthy either, because your body needs like fuel and nutrition and stuff like that. And especially I found out that drinking coffee on an empty stomach, not good. So, I started like trying to change that as well. Also, you can even use ChatGPT to help you with like health plans and healthy eating, meal plans, all this shit. Like, it's really cool. Business plans, whatever you want to do. But anyways, so months before I went to Vegas, once I realized that decided that I was going to Vegas, I really, really, really wanted to lose some more weight beforehand. But I have so much fucking shit on my plate, okay? I'm a full-time single mother. I have 10 animals that I take care of. I have a full-time job. I'm still working on my bachelor's degree. I sit on a board for the Chamber of Commerce. I'm a content creator. All the things, okay? I have so much shit on my plate. Plus I have, other dreams of like, starting my own fashion business, and the list goes on and on, okay? It never ends, really. I have so much going on, and it's somehow never enough because I want to do more. But, that causes a lot of stress. And when I was trying to think about getting ready for the trip, like, I started getting really, really stressed out. And I started getting like really exhausted and tired because of all the stress and all the stuff that I'm doing. And so as it started getting closer to my Vegas trip, I said, fuck it. Like, I really cannot stress about losing weight at this point. There's not enough time to healthily lose enough weight, and I'm just not going to stress about it. I'm just going to go. I'm not going to let my weight fuck up this trip for me, okay? I'm going to go, and I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to accept myself as I am. And I'm so fucking glad that I did that I gave myself that grace and permission to not worry about it, because I had a great time, and people made me feel beautiful. People were so kind and accepting of me, and I was scared to wear bikinis, but I wore them anyways, and I'm so glad I did. But anyways, I did all the things. I wore cute, pretty dresses, and I wore bikinis, and I had fun despite how I felt I looked. And guess what? I came home and I'm below the 30 BMI threshold, and I'm down to 155 pounds, and just Go have fun and don't let your weight stop you, because that might be the very thing keeping you stuck. Love you guys. Have a great day.